Yep.
Hello, everybody. This is episode 2 of the Diatribe Trip with Claire Trundle and Trip Sherwood and our guest, Julie Cardinale. Thank you for joining us here this evening in lovely, slightly chilled Austin, Texas.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
We're happy to have you.
Yeah, and so Julie is our guest today. Me and Julie are actually internet friends. We met on Bumble BFF. She's my one and only Bumble BFF. And we're probably coming up on our 2 year?
It's about to be our 2-year
Two-year
friendship anniversary.
Yeah, friendship anniversary. And so, yeah, I'll kind of let her kick it off and tell us a little about herself and how she got to Austin. But yeah, we're super excited to have you on this trip.
Thank you, Claire. Thank you, my Bumble BFF. So I'm Julie. I moved to Austin, like Claire said, around 2 years ago. I moved here for work from college. So I graduated from Berkeley in May of 2023.
Is that Berkeley with 2 E's or the one out in the Bay Area?
That would be the flagship University of California, Cal Berkeley. Cal Berkeley, go Bears. There is a College of Music, Berkeley with 2 E's, College of Music. So I have been asked about that before, but I didn't know that was a thing until I went to Cal, and people would ask me that same question. But I graduated in 2023, and I had a pretty interesting story happen to me when I graduated. I had my original job offer get rescinded because the company ended up selling and they cut their new hires. So that is how I ended up in Austin. Was my second job offer was here. And it's funny because the CEO of my first employer now works at my current company. I know. So he followed me to my new company, but I moved here for work and I've been living here ever since. And I met Claire within the first 2 weeks that I moved to Austin, week or two. And yeah, we've been friends ever since.
Mm-hmm. We went to a restaurant that actually was reservation only, and we didn't have a reservation, so that was our first hangout. And then we made the most of it. We walked to Whistler's or something right by here.
Yeah, so that would have been a crazy first hangout as internet friends, because I thought it was a bar and it was a $3 sign restaurant, so that would have been an insane first hangout.
And I just heard that it was a cool spot through the message, so I agreed to it. But yeah. So internet friends, thanks for introducing yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Berkeley, the Bay Area, not the double E Berkeley.
No, ma'am.
Nope, not that one. Quick, 2 truths and a lie. The first one is I went to Berkeley.
Oh. What?
The next one is I've been doing yoga for 5 years.
Oh.
I've been doing yoga with Julie for 2, but
that's not 5.
And the third is I can speak multiple languages, and speak is a vague term, so I have to look that one up a little bit. But yeah, Trip, do you want to go first? What do you think?
Well, by process of elimination.
This is a tough one. You could be playing us from the start, But I think you did go to Berkeley. Not the other one.
One of my favorite stories of Julie is actually when she told me about
some lies I've told.
Being on the volleyball team.
Yeah, one of my worst traits. I would actually want to hear your guys' thoughts on this.
I wouldn't say one of the worst traits. It's a funny trait that you have.
It's just something I have.
And it only comes up every so often.
It's something in my adult life I've had to actively work on. How some people need to work on the way they react to situations. It might be too aggressive, or they need to work on patience. I need to work on lying. Because
but when do you lie? Because it's only certain situations.
It's only to complete strangers, and usually it's fine. But sometimes those complete strangers turn into, romantic partners and long-term friends, and then it's I need to cover up these lies I've told. So, yeah, that is something.
So this is a great game for you. So But
Who are we lying to?
Mm.
What lies have we told?
she's lying to us about either doing yoga for 5 years or speaking multiple languages.
I mean, not to cross any boundaries, but who lies about doing yoga? I feel like no man would lie about doing yoga. Maybe they would to be like, a woman's like, oh, I do yoga too, Oh, I do Pilates, whatever.
Well, it's a game.
But lying about doing yoga for 5 years, and you mentioned already that you have you've lied about I guess athletic history, but multiple languages.
She definitely wants to speak multiple languages.
Wants to.
I love culture and geography. I know the flag, this is not a lie. I know the flag of every country in the world.
That would have been a great one to put on here.
Oh, yeah, well, that would have been
Instead of
a
I
good
went to Berkeley.
What
Yeah, that was,
That was the first
those
one.
are kind of lame. 2 truths and a lie.
So-
Should we think of juicier? 2 truths and a lie.
I'm gonna say it's the multiple languages.
As a lie?
I think you maybe have.
I think it's the yoga for 5 years. I think you've done yoga for like 3 years.
Oh, the lie trip was correct. I'm working on my Spanish. I want to work on my Spanish. But yeah, it's one of my greatest weaknesses. I can speak a little.
So I feel like you were. I feel like people who are really into languages kind of let you know if you do multiple.
Yeah.
Someone would have said.
Yeah, it is the coolest, probably the biggest flex ever though, when someone doesn't tell you they can speak a language and then they just start doing it. That is very impressive.
Yeah. I like that idea.
Yeah, I need to work on that. Humility is, I think, what people call that.
Yeah.
That is a trait that can be worked towards.
So you're kind of working on a lot right now in your adult life, and that's awesome.
Lying and humility.
Lying
What
and
is
humility.
going on with the tripod?
Oh
with the
my
tripod
gosh,
you brought in
yes,
here
behind
today.
me.
Yes.
I don't know if you can see, but behind me there's a tripod with my phone set up. This is my 3rd week now of being a content creator on TikTok, and there it is. I have been posting every single day, multiple times a day for 3 weeks, and guys, it's really hard. Like, it is not an easy side task to do.
Like how many hours a day?
At least 3 or 4. Probably more, honestly.
To film, to edit, to come up
all
with
of
ideas,
it.
all of it.
So, yeah, some of the videos I've been making are educational, and doing those takes at least 3 hours of, like, writing scripts and doing research. And then I have to film it. And the filming doesn't take long at all. That's not the issue. The editing can take long, but it's definitely the longest part is the research/scripting, then the editing, then the filming.
And for the audience, she is not lying. I've seen it. It's out there.
It is out there.
In fact, on her TikTok, for educational purposes, she has talked about Neuralink, and she admitted she's going to get it to teach the world how it is.
Would you get a Neuralink
Hell no,
trip?
I'm not letting it get in my brain.
Really? I think it's really cool, actually.
I'm since a little bit. Are you getting Neuralink? If it comes out?
Oh.
Put a chip in your brain.
It's a device that enables.
real?
Yeah, it's very real. It's been.
Have it?
Yeah, it's been in research, the idea of having a device. Okay, so we know that the brain, like, creates signals. When you want to do something, your brain, like, sends electric, like, pulses and signals, and we've known that since the 90s. What these devices do is monitor those signals and can tie them to events you want to take. So in your motor cortex, it's really strong, and that's the part of your brain that sends movement to the rest of your body. But what basically all these devices do is send signals in your brain, send the signals to an application, and that application sends signals to a device. So basically you can move devices with your brain, is what a Neuralink does.
So it's just like
It's brain to
texting back just by like thinking.
Yeah, so it's not, you have to actually think, here's where it gets like kind of confusing, but you have to think about typing. Like you don't think about words. You have to think about action. Like you have to have the intent of moving something. That's what it's picking up on.
Okay. So you want to get that put in your brain.
I would do it many, many years down the line, and I actually think it's going to become really common.
Yeah.
I think the like risk-benefit analysis of it is going to go, like risk is just going to get lower, and benefits will be higher.
How many people have done it right now?
So Neuralink has 13 patients, but there's a bunch of other companies who do the same thing. But it's all in the use case of like paralysis or people with ALS, like very medical right now. But I do think there's a real like world in our lifetime where consumers are going to have it.
Didn't they test it on a bunch of monkeys and all those?
Yeah, they like killed a bunch of it. It's like super controversial, like really bad, especially.
I would imagine.
Yeah, it was like I think the number was like 1,500 animals died in their testing.
They killed probably over 1,000 monkeys.
And Tiger King's in jail.
And Tiger King's in jail. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, especially like Elon being like the head of a company like this is bad because his whole company culture is always like, let's move really quickly and break things. And science and medicine shouldn't be like that. I think there's an argument where it needs to move quicker, but for most purposes, like science should not be moving like that.
Okay, so this is Elon Musk's company.
It's Elon Musk's
Neuralink.
company. Yeah, it's really cool. It's based in Austin, so you could work there if you wanted to. I told Alex she should work there because they have jobs for animal like keepers, basically.
Animal holders.
Yeah. I was like, whoa, does that sound great for you?
There's a guy in the
What'd
back
she
putting the
say?
monkeys down when the trip's going wrong.
Did she like the idea?
I don't know if she liked the idea. I don't know if she can, but I think that would be a really good job for her because she wants to be an animal trainer.
Well, it's like abusing animals. 1,500 died.
Yeah, it's like taking care of them before they get abused, is what it would be, or during their abuse. I don't know.
So it's like, fluffing up the hair on a cow before it goes to the slaughterhouse.
Yeah, yeah. I do.
Well, have you guys seen the Highland cows though that you don't kill? They're just for show, like just the show cows that are super fluffy. They look like teddy bears.
Yeah.
I've seen a Highland cow.
Yeah.
You want a Highland cow?
I mean, I don't want one, but I would like to go to one of those.
Like the fluffy cows in Switzerland?
Yeah, and like I feel like that's not the worst life to have. Like they like don't get killed. They just have to sit there and like look good and like
Would you
they
want
get
that?
fed a lot.
A life of attention and pampering?
Yep. Attention, being well fed.
I think I'd probably want to be a cat in my next life,
That's an interesting
like a house
question.
cat.
I think I'd get pretty bored.
Well, it's only 20 years though. Like it's not like a whole like you can get another life after 20 years. A good life is 20 years. So like you just sit in the window, you get fed.
Yeah, just say you're not going to be like a 6-year-old cat that runs out in the street and gets leveled
A
by
Waymo?
town and country.
I want to be an indoor cat. I want to be an indoor cat in my next life.
Yeah,
I just want to like soak up something.
I think I'd rather be an outside cat. If I
I
had to
think-
choose.
Yeah.
Yeah. It kind of sounds
So your life
boring.
sounds boring. I mean, I've just had a chaotic life already, and
So
it's
you wanna
25 years.
peaceful
So
life.
I'm like thinking either cat or tree. I don't know.
A
But
tree
tree,
would
I
be
don't really want to
beautiful
deal
life.
with the weather, and it's too long of a life to be just like in one place. I think I'd rather just have a 20-year cat life indoors.
Yeah.
So okay, anyways, your pick.
Outside cat. If I had to pick amongst cats, yeah, I'd be an outside
Well, no,
cat.
anything.
I know, I was thinking, what is objectively the best life you could live? I think human's pretty
I was going
good.
to say,
Like, I think human is a pretty
Well, you
good
can't
life.
just keep picking human in every
Okay,
life.
or what if I were to pick human? I honestly think human in the place I grew up with is a very good life. The other life I would want to live would be maybe like pop star.
No, you can't pick human.
Oh, okay. I can't.
You
I can
can't
only
pick be a human in every life. You have to be other things.
I would probably want to be an ocean creature then.
Neanderthal.
Yeah, or a Neanderthal. Yeah.
Or is that like it has to be in your next life, so it has to be like relevant to like I don't know, 70 years from now.
7 years. I could be alive 7 years.
Okay, then
Yeah,
75,
there's a very
70,
real
80.
possibility that we will be.
Okay, 100 years from now. So it
I
has
think
to be
that-
in the future 100 years.
Unfortunately.
Okay, better question. If you guys could do like anything you're not doing now, like in lifetime, what would you want to be, pop star? I feel like that's everyone's dream life. Or model.
I kind of like my life right now. Maybe pop star. Maybe. Honestly, I like my life. I just would rather be like 5 years older, 5 years younger. Like 25 is kind of buzzkill right now.
Yeah.
I think I'd be president of the United States. I
Yeah.
think I would. I'd like.
Why don't you just do that then?
I think I'd be 36 to run. I got 11 years. I'd love to accept gifts from foreign dignitaries. I feel like that'd be fun.
Yeah, I agree.
And I can hang out with my boys. We're back in the Oval Office. And
You fly on Air Force One. And
yeah, you can just sit around and drink and smoke cigars and just, get things done. You hang around Air Force One, you're sipping like a really good bottle of scotch, and you're like, the hell with it. Let's cut the tax rate. Let's up the tax rate. Let's
what the hell? Yeah.
let's annex Sonora. Like, let's do whatever we want. Why not? I mean, you can, you kind of have license to go as you will, perhaps.
I agree. How do you feel about, I don't know if you guys saw this, did you see Justin Trudeau and Katy Perry?
I did see that briefly, and then I forgot to look it up after. Okay, wait, so that's crazy. Is Katy Perry like pretty smart?
Dude, I think she's super smart, actually. She has crazy lore. That's some of my favorite
let's
lore
go
on the
into the
internet.
Katy Perry lore. Let's go.
It's not even Katy Perry lore, it's her dating lore, and then the people she's dated, their lore, if that makes sense. So Katy Perry was married to Orlando Bloom, and they have a daughter, Daisy Dove, together. And they recently broke up, like this year. Orlando was previously married to Miranda Kerr, who is now married, and Miranda Kerr is like a supermodel, super famous model. And she's now married to Evan Spiegel, who's the co-founder of Snapchat. So like super cracked, like billionaire, with like dropped out of Stanford billionaire. And so they all co-parent all of their kids together. And now they just added Justin Trudeau to that co-parenting mix.
Holy shit.
So isn't that a crazy parental arc?
He tries to evict old people from their properties and force them to sell. I think we should send her back to space.
Oh my gosh. I made a video about space and Blue Origin and SpaceX.
Put me up there.
Yeah. I actually think in my lifetime, okay, this is like kind of bucket list, but I actually think it will happen. I think, I really want to go to space one day.
I'd go to space. I think it'd be a time.
Yeah. What they did was kind of lame though, but I think it's like the way, like space tourism is literally the rocket just launches and you hang out in space for like a minute or two and then it drops back down. Like you're not going fast enough to actually go into orbit around the Earth. So you're just like going up and coming down, and that's what Katy Perry did. But that would be cool. It'd be a really cool like
she actually
minute.
see space?
Yeah, you like get up there and you see the Earth and like you're in space, but then you're just coming right back down. I think it would still be really cool. I would
How
do
long
that.
does it take to do that?
I don't know how long it takes, but yeah, you don't go into full.
Rough estimate.
I would say like from ground to ground, 30 minutes probably, maybe less. I'm honestly really curious.
I thought it took way longer than that to use to space.
Well, it depends on where you're going in space. I mean, they're kind of just, they're getting to the very edge. What maybe you consider space. They're not, we're not slingshot.
But they could see the whole Earth from just a 30-minute ride away. Like you can see the whole globe from 30 minutes up in the sky.
I don't know if that's like a true
I don't
number.
think that's how that works.
That's what I'm like a little, okay, so I'm going to have to look this up after.
You can see a lot, you can see probably a good chunk of the country, but I don't think you can, it's not the little pale blue dot over yonder.
Yeah. So which of your TikToks are kind of like doing the best right now? Like what kind of theme, what kind of vibe?
Yeah, so my most watched one is the Neuralink one.
Okay.
So
Was it controversial or?
yeah, I got a little bit of hate, not a lot though. I had healthy discourse in the comments, I would say. But yeah, that one did the best. And then
Do you reply to the hate?
Yeah, I replied to one of them. I think that's the way you have to do it. You have to show authority and dominance of your channel.
Dominate the comment section.
Yeah, like you don't just get a comment on my video.
Yeah.
Who's the big kid on the block? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
Probably
hey, I'm
smack
actually
him
right
around.
here. Yeah,
Yeah.
like prove your
yeah,
existence.
yeah.
Like I can
Grab them by the
represent
hair and put
you.
their
That's a
face
good.
in the
That's
eye.
a good thing to do. I like that.
To show dominance.
Yeah, and to just like reply to your commenters, like to like interact.
Yeah. They say it's good for your TikTok algorithm. It's to be
Okay.
super, super interactive and super, active in the comments of your videos and others. And
So are you doing that? Are you
Oh, yeah.
commenting on other
I
people's too?
blow up the comments of people's videos. I think it's helped.
Do you like their videos actually, or are you just
Yeah,
commenting
yeah.
a comment?
I have a couple of some of my followers were like follow for follow type of thing.
Have you had like any unexpected commenters?
No, but I've had some unexpected profile views. You know how they show that in TikTok?
Oh, like
I've
who?
had some juicy ones, like friends of my ex, people like that.
Do you think that your ex told them to, or do you think they just?
I think he probably knows for sure. It's pretty out there. I didn't realize well, I think I did. I knew this, I just didn't realize I had it on, that your contacts sync with TikTok. Cringe AF. Posting on TikTok is the cringiest thing in the world.
And yet you do it.
And yet I do it multiple times every day.
Fascinating.
Multiple times every day.
I don't
You said
know.
once a day.
It's multiple times a day.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it's been good for me or not, but it's definitely been cringy. So,
What you're talking about what's cringy. Why get into it in the first place? What has motivated you to get online and say, hey, I need to get my voice out there. People need to hear me.
yeah,
I'm important.
Yeah, what's the motivator? Good question.
that is a good question. I think in life, in general, I want to produce more than I consume. And this could be TikToks, this could be art, this could be making fashion, etc., etc. But that was a goal I had going into the new year, and that became an output through TikTok.
And do you think you produce more than you consume?
Yeah, right now, yes, because as we're
That's
talking about
also, I will say though, that consuming is also a gift. Like, I think that I have always, like, with my, like, little private stories, like, not in, like, a way that it's, like, doing any benefit, but I'm always, like, making videos, like, writing in my journal. Like, I'm never read a book.
Yeah,
Like, it's, I have to have my friends' notifications on Instagram so that I don't seem like a ghost follower.
no, that's true, and I think I
So
see that
it's
with you,
balance.
too.
There's balance is important.
I think that's something that becomes interesting once you produce more, whatever it be, like if you're making your own TikToks or journaling a lot, whatever, once you start consuming those same forms of media, you get way more inspiration and see it more as a craft than like entertainment. Now I watch TikToks and I'm like, I can notice the editing style and I see how much effort went into this, and like I have an idea of how to replicate, and that's like a cooler view to have as I consume. So I think I've liked that part a lot.
Fair enough.
So not the monetary aspect.
I wouldn't do it for a monetary aspect. I think a big benefit is, especially in like,
You making money off of it?
hell no. I have like not a lot of followers, but there's a really big aspect to like helping brands, branding, and like even my career. I think it'll be objectively good, even though some of the stuff I post isn't like necessarily super appropriate. I don't think people really care. I think employers really like to see some type of initiative, and it makes you a better candidate, and I think it'll make more opportunities come my way. Even if I don't have a lot of followers, even if I don't make money, I still think it's objectively good.
Yeah.
So those have been the reasons
I
to
think
start.
objectively so too. And I don't think you're posting anything that like looks negative.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're in a comfy spot with your job and everything too. Where it's
It's actually interesting you said that. Today is my 2-year anniversary at
oh
my
my
Congratulations.
gosh,
job.
congratulations.
It's crazy.
Go, Cutler, go.
I know, right? At my 2-year anniversary at my first corporate job, at my
Way
first
to
full-time
be.
job. It's really weird, guys.
What
We're
would
all
you
corporate.
what would you say? Like that's a tech company, yeah.
Yeah, I work at an internet company, I would say. It is different. So the company I work at just recently caused like 2 pretty big internet outages.
We know.
We know.
We
And
we heard about it.
You
Did
heard-
you
you were
get my
victims?
text from me? Did you
We
get
were
the
not. We
text I
weren't
sent
victims.
you?
We were not victims. We merely watched a whole lot
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah, so AWS did something similar too. But and AWS are different. But it's interesting because both could cause like the internet to go down. I made a TikTok about this actually.
Oh my God.
You haven't plugged your TikTok yet. You got to tell our attendant followers.
Yeah. Follow me on TikTok at JulieMeow69.
At Julie Meow 69. Can you believe it?
And
We have
we'll
our.
drop that in the description.
Me
as
saying
well,
this
just
is work
for
appropriate.
everyone that wants.
This is for my
Yeah,
career.
now that we've been talking about
Meow.
like technology and
69.
Neuralinks and Elon Musk and tech, go and follow Julie Meow 69
Julie
on
Meow.
TikTok.
For tech content
And yeah, I'm really excited for this week. I have such a good video idea for this weekend.
what's up?
Okay,
So it's the Santa crawl this weekend. You
Santa.
guys know.
I've heard.
I'm gonna make a help me pick an outfit video because I have a lot of Santa outfits. And the hook, the intro is gonna be help me dress like a ho ho ho.
I get it, because Santa.
Wrong set back.
Oh, that's good.
And I'm
I like it.
so excited to post that.
Yeah, that'll
I'm
be
gonna
good.
wake up-
And you do have a lot of Santa costumes.
Yeah,
or
last year
outfits.
you were there last year, but last year's
was.
SantaCon was not my favorite.
This year will be good because it's Abby's birthday before. I'm going to be putzing around, and I'm actually having a sober Saturday because I'm going to be babysitting that evening. But I am going out still during the day with everyone.
Okay.
But then I have to drive, so sober
Do you
Saturday.
like babysitting?
Which is why I'm thinking that we will probably get a drink after this tonight.
Oh.
And we also probably, I'm going to be getting a drink tomorrow because I have a happy hour with my team, which Trip is also a part of.
I can't
so-
believe you guys work together.
on the same team
Such
at the
funny
same table.
lore.
Texas
Yeah.
State Correctional Facility.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, that's not where we work. No. We
Nope.
actually work for FinTech.
It's the company, FinTech. That's the name of the company.
FinTech.
Is that a company?
I'm sure somewhere.
Probably. It's a good name.
I like your guys'
Yeah.
company. I think it's really cool. I like the business model.
Did you use the app? Because I didn't get
Oh.
my $25 referral. Did you
Let's
use
not
it?
give too much away now.
Did you use it?
I have it downloaded.
But have you paid with it yet?
No.
Okay, good.
I think we're, it's part of the show.
What's going on?
I'm a little rough around the edges today. I'm coming down with something. But alas, it's part of the show. We like to help our guests, and as we maybe liken to do. And you have how do you think you could grow your TikTok or move forward? And so you mentioned lying. How are these things intertwined, and how can we work to become a famous TikToker and more conscientious at the same time?